supposedly I'm supposed to be live. So, um, I'm not quite sure. Let me give me just a second while I try to. I'm going to move my camera for a minute. I'm just trying to see if I can see. Um, I'm trying to see if I have a chat screen. Um, oops. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not quite sure. Um, Let me see. Oh, there I go. I just had to mute myself on my on my laptop so I can see in case anybody shows up. Um, I can see if you chat with me or not. So, as I am doing this, I'm flustered again. I just posted on Instagram that I was going to try this because I was finally got approved to do a live feed. So, first order of business. I was doing a prototype, and I guess I could show you guys what I was kind of doing a prototype on. Um, Here is, let me move some stuff out of the way. All right. So when I was working on my St. Patty's Day greeting cards, I got to playing with other greeting cards, of course. And so I had two of the same greeting cards. And I will, um, and I'm sure you could do a different, I mean, the same cover basically is what I had. And what I did was I put it to where the opening was going inside, and I glued a piece of fabric um, for the spine. And then I just glued these together. Everything is still kind of damp, but hopefully, you know, you guys can get what I'm doing. Okay, so I have a piece of um, a board in here that I covered in fabric on one side because I didn't want to be able to see the raw edges because this is kind of going to be a hidden spine. And then I covered the top part with fabric as well. So what I was planning on doing is sewing my signatures in. Okay, so the signatures will be in, and then gluing this down in place. Okay, so it would be hidden. All right, so you won't see the strings. And kind of have a small a miniature, it's not a mini, I mean it's a decent size, um it'll be a decent size journal. Okay, so once the signatures are in, okay, once the signatures are in, hi Deb. This is my testing phase. um then you can decorate the cover. So that was my prototype. All right, Deb, what do you think? Am I sounding okay? I'm not sure how it's working. Because I'm filming through my mobile, but I'm kind of viewing myself on my laptop across the way so I can see what's going on. So, oh, and Jane is here. And I'm going to blame Jane too, because Jane, you have me all over these greeting cards. I'm going to put these away for right now. All right, so here we go. I'm going to show you my Aladdin Disney book that I've been working on. It's not done, but this is what I got the cover going so far. It's a little different from doing a junk journal when you make your spine, because you only have so much room. So it does become a chunky monkey. Uh, so this is a little different for me. I'm not kind of used to. It doesn't really have a give, if you guys know what I mean. But it's very, sturdy. So what I did was, I'm kind of still junking up the cover. So the cover, and then I started filling the pockets. So I have pocket here, and I kept, of course, the Disney pocket, and then I added just a scrappy journal card here. So I have, well, I don't know if how much you guys have seen how much I had done when I was doing this. I did, and my mom did some more coloring for me, and I made these little bitty flower tags. And I'm like, they're kind of like little flowers in the garden. Oops. So I put those there. I just thought that was kind of cute. And then I did a open scrappy tag, and I sewed around it. I got that, and then this was just a pre-made envelope that has a budget ledger in there. I still need to put more paper in. So, and then this I changed up a little, and there's goodies already in here. Because it's kind of it's expandable, so I have a bunch of napkins and paper, and I don't know what all is in there. So, oh, and there's my mom. If you guys see her in the chat, Luann is my mama. She does all of my coloring for me. So, uh, let's see. Okay, so I still have to fill up the pockets on these. So I did put. Trying to get. I did put little goodies here in this little fold out. And I have this tag. I still have this has definitely got a lot of pockets, and I'm afraid it's going to get a little bit chunkier. So I have these here, and then I have, okay, so this opens up, and I have this pocket here, and my thought was putting journal paper in here. And then let's show you. This one opens up, and you have a tag here, of course. And of course I have more pockets. This one opens up. Now these are all been made out of envelopes. So these open up, and they have pockets galore. This has a belly band. I got a little crazy with the pockets. So, and then this one is like a notebook. Okay. There's paper. They're put in with some brads, and then there's a big tag on the outside. And then, okay, I have this notebook. This is just a scrappy notebook, and then I have an envelope here that I put tags in. And all right, so these are the last 2 pages I have not done yet. So I have this page, and then I have these 2. So I haven't finished those yet because I was kind of getting worried if maybe I need to tear out like the last page, this last page, and not do anything with it. And then, but I'm not sure. I don't know. There's no squishiness to it because of the spine. So that's all I can say when it comes to altering a book. So, and yes, my mom says it all the time. It always looks better in person. But, you know, I guess they do. But so that is my altered book. Tear it out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think this one I can tear out. I mean, I could tear out this page too and like convert it into pockets or something on the back cover. So, because I think if I add anything, if anything, I can just put coffee paper on it and just have it as a journaling page. So, I can't really add anything to it. But everything is in reinforced on the spine, on all the pages. So, I mean, these aren't coming out. I have to tell you, that's one thing I was worried about was them splitting or tearing. And I don't know if you can tell, but they are in there. They're not coming out. So um that's yeah, that's my thing there is tear it out or maybe just cover it with a white, journal tag or journal writing journal like this. So I keep getting distracted because my video is lagging, so I keep looking at that instead of my camera that I'm filming on. Okay, so that was that one. So let me move this out of the way so we can go on. And I don't know if y'all seen. I don't know if you were in here when I was showing you the card, the card thing. I don't know if you guys have tried this or seen this. But I'll just repeat real quick what I did was two greeting cards. The opening, I glued the fabric, and closed the card. So there's a fabric spine. Okay. And then what I did was I made I'm waiting for it to dry. It's still super wet. But I just get some old packaging that's kind of like a heavy. Oh, let me get it. I save all my packaging, guys. So old packaging and made a spine, okay, and left a gap, made a spine, and then covered it with fabric on both sides, okay. So this way, when you sew in your signature, okay, so you'll sew it in now, and then glue it in like that. So then you'll have a little journal, and the spine is hidden. So that's what I'm working on. This is a prototype. It's nothing fancy. I just wanted to see how it kind of works out. And that's one of them I'm working on. I got that idea. I'll show you another project I was going to work on. And then I'll show you my scrappy stuff. I don't know how long this live will last since it's my first. I don't know if they give me a time limit or what. So this was my planner from last year, my yearly planner. It's a faux leather, of course, planner, and I use these. So this was my last year's planner. So I tore out the block of calendars, and because they were all written over, and I noticed that the spine, the soft spine, was glued in between the front and back cover. So that kind of gave me the idea for the greeting cards to do a spine like that. So I'm going to see how I can add some just new journal paper to this and leave the cover alone since it looks so expensive. So that's what I am planning on this. Same concept that I am doing with the greeting card. So I'm going to add a piece to it. Okay. Well, that was it for that one. That didn't take up too much time. You guys want to see my scrappy papers? I didn't really have a plan for this video because I just wanted to test it out to make sure it works. So what I am doing, and I am determined. I have a huge bin of scrap paper. In fact, I have a stack of scrap paper, literally like right here next to me that I need to use up. And I've just been enjoying making the scrappy pages, okay, like this, and just, you know, putting them together as base pages. Some of them are short, some of them are, wide on one side. So this is what I've been doing with all my scrap paper right now. So I have a bunch of different scrappy signatures, I guess you can say. And I thought I would just do a scrappy journal out of a food box. And I have a couple. And I meant to check to see. I have a big pancake box. And then I have a uh a little one. So I want to make a scrappy one, but I have to check to see which. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. What's what? How about new color pages I colored for you? Oh, you want me? Well, I can show them what you've colored for me. All right, so this will probably be the scrappy cover, and it'll probably be a monster. That means I can do a lot more pages, and I'll probably do a video on cutting this apart and showing how I will collage on top of it. So there's that. And my mom wants me to show you the pictures she just gave me that oh, I have them over. I have them over well, give me a second. I've already cut some out. Let me go over and grab them. They were in my, uh, okay, she doesn't give me the real cool fancy pages. So I tell her, do these and I can tear them up because, well, that's what, we did. So, she gave me the butterflies. So I've been cutting out the butterflies because, man, some of these will look really good. Look at this. How pretty. Hi, paper lover is Julie. Hi, Julie. So I'm showing everybody my mom's coloring. So, she gives me these, and I fussy cut them out and use them. So these are the newest ones. I don't want to lose my butterfly. Okay. So these are the ones she's given me to use right now. But I will tell you, hold on. I feel bad saying I've torn a lot of them because like these, they're great to Mod Podge on, Mod Podge with or use with napkins. I'm all about the coloring with the napkins. Unfortunately, see, I wish this was like a full page, this here, because how pretty of that on a whole page. But so I'll just like either, this one might have to be a pocket. This one's really pretty. Of course, I'm really into the blues. So, all right, Mom, I showed off most of your coloring. Oh, and then she gives me ones that she doesn't want to color, that she doesn't like. But I'm like, that's fine because I will put them in to a journal and somebody else can color. So that's what the non-colored pictures are for, is for somebody else to color them. So that is that. Let me put that one up. All right. Well, that is pretty much all I have to show you of, what I'm doing right now. Um, I've got my main thing right now is I want to finish up the altered Disney book, which is basically just filling it up and hopefully it doesn't expand too much. And then I want to finish these uh, lots of projects I'm working on. I did make so much stuff. I made some postcards. So I'm just like, I made some postcards, but I don't know where those are going yet. So I'm kind of stockpiling them. I mean, this is another postcard. So other than that, I have one more thing for you guys. Um, make some scrappy pages. Yeah, that's what I need to do right now. I will tell you this real quick while I'm here. I'll pull out what I'm needing to make my scrappy pages with. Um, I remembered how to make. I don't know if you guys remember the little fortune or future telling Foursquare. Okay, I did this back, I guess, in June element. You might as well say elementary. Okay, so I was thinking about making this and gearing it toward our crafting, and then folding it up and putting a little band around it and maybe saying it's fortune telling. I don't know. So I've been hanging on to this because I'm thinking I'm going to make some out of some 6-inch papers. Has to be square though. If you guys remember how to do this, they have to be square papers. And instead of colors, I thought I would get in my sticker book and pick stickers for each one. So I don't know. I've been hanging on to that because I figured that can go into a journal somehow. Don't know yet, but it will. Okay. I need to use up the rest of this paper. See this spot right here? I gotta use up the rest of that paper. So now you guys can tell me, how's it going? Did you guys kiss anybody today? Did you pinch anybody today? That's the question. Or did you get a little tipsy? Because I forgot it was St. Patty's Day until about noon today. So, other than that, I didn't do anything. All right. And this, I know, Julie, I don't know if you're still on here. You asked, I think it was Julie that asked me about my glue stick. This is the Avery glue stick. Okay. And the reason I kind of switched to this, and I still use my Elmer's Craft Bond, but the for some reason this glue stick, you know how you have enough time to slide? This you can't really slide, and then you have to peel it off right away. Now, I'll stick it back on there. And if you try to peel it off again, it starts peeling off the paper beneath it if you try. So it sticks pretty darn good, okay? And it doesn't. Okay, so like I'm pulling, you it's like stuck. Just so you know. So that's my promotion for Avery glue stick. So all right, so I have a lot of I used kind of this as a baseline of how big my pages need to be. Or at least I try to. I'm thinking they can be any size really because that pancake box is pretty darn big. So that's kind of what I'm doing. lots of random um, scrapbook pages. Do you guys use a lot of digitals? Do you guys use digitals? Um, I haven't used any, but then again, I don't have a printer, so I'm not quite sure. All right. Oh, we're going to use this. Yes, we are. We're going to use this green because we might as well. It is St. Patty's Day and it'll get covered anyway, so let's see how far over. You don't use, Jane, you don't use. Well, you shouldn't. You have like a library of awesome books. I don't know where you find your images at, but the stuff you find is amazing. She's sent me some really cool hi Sherry. She sent me some really cool images from old vintage books and some children's books too. And I've been hoarding them. I know I'm so bad at hoarding stuff, but you know, I'll eventually use it. I will. Sherry, thank you for coming. Of course, I just realized. You're welcome, Julie. I didn't tell my aunt that I was doing a live video tonight. My aunt and my uncle. My uncle's the one that always teases me on my videos, and my aunt is my crafting buddy. But I didn't tell him I was going to try the live thing tonight. Only my mama knows, and she's probably still, yeah, my mom's still hanging on, which, yeah. So, all right. I'm forgetting what I'm doing here. Let's see. It's not hoarding. It'll eventually end up in a journal. Right. Technically though, I am kind of stockpiling. I feel bad because I keep putting it away because I keep telling myself, if I use it now, I won't have it later. And it's I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for me to use stuff um in my stash, but I don't want to go out and buy anything either. That's the problem. So that's why I guess I like that's probably why I like doing these scrappy things because I feel like I'm using up my scraps and I'm not going into anything new, that I have. And I don't know. It's a weird thing. So yeah, my mama's still here. I told them, I go, don't call me, don't text me because I'm on my mobile. And of course, my doggy, she's being really good too. So which that means everything's going okay. Now, eventually, I will do some live videos and actually have a project planned, and kind of show you guys a project that I'm doing or something, and start it. I don't know. I don't really know how live videos go. I am never on when someone does a live video. Um, so, well, I don't. Okay, Jane, below you, paper lover. Her name is Julie. I don't know if you follow her on Instagram, but I follow on Instagram because she does a lot of glue books, glue pages, and she does really neat. Um, all of her colors and stuff um go perfectly. Okay, she'll do a red page, but it just everything looks great. Now I can't think like that. I don't do that. So I just like I said, I'm talking to you guys, so I'm not even seeing what I'm putting together. And I just go from there because I figure these are base pages, and eventually I can cover them up with a pocket or something and make them look prettier than what they are. And sexy man video. Well, you know, I need sexy man photos because I will do a another sexy man journal, glue book, whatever. I mean, you have to. So let me see how. All right. And like I said, normally I would ink edges and stuff to make them all pop, but all right. Now, the back sides, and these aren't even straight. So where is my let's see here. I try to keep them to this size because they seem to fit better. So, and this is the problem. So when I tear what I have off, sexy man journal. You know, my my sexy man journal that I made, I have it listed on Etsy, and it's in somebody's cart. And I'm hoping that whoever decides to get it, they realize it's a little bit, it could be a little bit offensive. I did put a warning. I was trying to figure out if I knew where it was. I have it put up. I always store my journals for sale and I put them up. But my sexy man journal, I thought was kind of like a tongue-in-cheek kind of thing. And but I have that kind of humor, so it doesn't bug me none. So I will do another one with sexy men images from magazines. And we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so see, this is just a blank page on the back. What did I do with my yeah, Jane, look at some of her glue pages. She's the one that got me hooked on making glue pages. Now, normally, you know, I don't do glue books. Oh, see, that works. Look at there. There's a page ready to go. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Where is my, because I did more. Hold on, and I'll show you guys my, if I know what I did with my glue book. I know where my gnome book is, but do I know where my glue book is? Of course I don't. Because I have a mess. Well, I have my song journal. Hold on. Let me put my stuff up. It's gonna fall. Everything's gonna fall. Well, where did my glue book go? Well, I'll have to find you guys my glue book later because I did more pages on it. Oh, well, that's great. What am I going to do with my, if I can't find my glue book? All right. Anyway. Okay. What am I missing? You know, they do put stuff in their carts and don't buy, but the last 2 times they put my stuff in their cart and they did buy it. So, you know. All right. So this to me is as fancy as I get glue with glue book images. So when I was, gosh, I wish I could find my glue book, you guys. That's going to drive me batty because I did some really cool pages on it. Hold on. Is it over here? No, but I found my milk dud. This is what happens. I need to organize. Anyway, this is about as far as I've gotten doing kind of like collaging with magazine images and an actual journal. Because normally I don't add much in a journal. I don't know. I mean, I just haven't done it. So this is my song journal, but all right. Eventually my glue book will appear. And my well, I still have my Whopper notebook. Huh. All right. This is going well and good. I'm so glad you guys are finding each other on Instagram because I hate to say it. I don't. I'm not, the only time I'm on Facebook is to play Uno. I play Uno, and that's about it. I am part of one of the Friendly Junk Journal People group, and I like that group. So I will probably just stay with that. They have monthly swaps and stuff, which some of them I like to do, some of them I don't. Some of them I, plan to participate in. But otherwise, I think I'm getting away from Facebook. It's too much drama. I don't know if you guys have any issues with Facebook, but too much drama for me, too many, you know, um, I don't know. I like Instagram better, even though I don't know all the tricks to Instagram yet. But I will. Eventually, I will. I'll learn them. Um, so I'm still figuring out how to do links and stuff, but the only thing I need to link to is to here, really. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Is this a good time for you guys? Is 8 o'clock a good time? I just did it now because it's a good time here because it's not really loud um, at my house. But normally through the week, I can film in the evenings or the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, anytime. Really. Starving Emma, hello. Hello, thank you for coming. Oh my gosh, it's 2:32 a.m. Oh, where are you at again? Because I've watched. You have tell me where you're from again, because I can't remember. Because I know a few of you. I know from Florida to Oregon, you guys are all in completely ends of the the states. So, um, and I'm kind of in the middle. So near Slovenia. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Italy and Austria. Wow. So it's 2:32 a.m. there. I know one of you is in Oregon, which is like what? There's Central, Pacific, and East Coast time. I don't know. 9 p.m. here. Okay. Have to leave at 10. Well, I'm sure I won't be on until 10. In fact, however long it takes my phone battery to die is what I'm doing. So we'll just go from there. So, um, So I don't know. Whenever a good time for a live 6:30 where you're at, Jane. Okay. Well, that's even better, isn't it? So, well, it's not too, well. I can be up at 2:30 p.m. I've been known to do late night crafting because I can't sleep. So I've been known to do that. So this is a wonky piece of paper. I don't know. Now, here's a question. So I'm going to put all of these oh, she fell asleep when I couldn't make the first one. Yeah, I had YouTube is apparently almost 2 weeks behind. Okay, so I found that out. All right, so my question on these scrappy pages, um, I'm going to make the cover out of the pancake box. Okay, so my question is, should I do a scrappy cover like this, like the papers? Should I get out the napkins and do like Mod Podge napkins? Should I cover it in fabric? I just thought the whole thing could be a basic scrappy, and I might just list it as a naked scrappy journal and let somebody else embellish. I'm not quite sure what what to or we can do a giveaway on it or something. I don't know, or somebody can swap me. I don't know what I'm doing with it. All I know is I'm using up my scrap paper, which I love. I absolutely love using up my scraps because I have so many. In fact, I should show you guys. Okay, so um I have a oh, here it is. Okay. All right, so here is this side. We could add a little bit more to this, but I have this little this don't be shocked, you guys. So I have this little basket, okay? And I started filling it up with um oh my gosh, you guys are gonna like laugh at me because I have a lot of it. I mean, I have Walmart was selling scrap paper, okay? Scrap paper and varieties of cardstock, okay? And some of it was natural dyed, some of it is fiber, okay? So I have all this. Actually, I blame my mother because my mother bought it. And hi Darcy. Darcy is another one I watch all the time too. She has her YouTube channel, just so y'all know. She does some awesome mixed media painting. She does awesome painting. In fact, your background paintings for your tags are fabulous. Anyway, I have all this scrap paper, cardstock. Have not had a I have not touched them. Have not done anything with them yet. So those could be going on to the cover of a scrappy journal. So let's see, what am I missing here? I'm on Instagram, and I know Jane, I think y'all have Instagram accounts. My mom has Instagram accounts if you want to follow her. She does coloring, she does jewelry, but her thing that she starts is soap making. She's a hairstylist for like what, 40 years now. And she has been making shampoo for work and stuff. So I don't know if you guys follow her, you can see what she's doing. I don't know if I think she mainly posts pictures of the animals right now. So I don't know what you'll see on her feed. So I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, you guys all have Instagram on there. So, which apparently is the place to be. You know, I like, I do like the idea of Instagram. Funny, well, we have I call it a naked cat. She's a sphinx. She don't have no hair. She's a naked cat. Her name's Sabrina, by the way. I posted a few pictures, but yeah, she's really my she's my brother's cat, but she's attached to my mom. So go figure. But she's a little. She has mood swings, but don't we all? And we have a Doberman, who is a doofus, and I do mean a doofus. And then we have my Gigi, which she's a Yorkie. She's just an old girl. She turns 13 next month, and she's cranky in her own way. Let's see. You're bad at Instagram. Yeah, I am too. Boxes of paper that I love looking at. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't post too often on Instagram because honestly, I don't feel like I have anything to take pictures of at the time unless it's something done. Um, and yeah, I do have boxes of papers I like looking at too. That's pretty much why I have that one right there. I do have, I don't know if you guys do this as well, but I keep scraps of, like, I call them journaling scraps because they're kind of neutral in color. And it's kind of like if you need a little spot on a page or a tag or something, you can glue this in, and it's kind of like a journaling spot. So I keep just adding to this pile too, which is another thing. I don't know what I'm going to do when that one gets too big. And then I have the greeting cards to do. So is everybody getting everybody's Instagrams going? That'll be fun. There's Instagram challenges. I don't know if you guys do the Instagram challenge. That's how I started doing the uh, song lyric, music lyric journal. That's an Instagram challenge. Also, the glue book, five pages, 5 page. Help me out here. What is it? 5 pages that you randomly pull out of a magazine and glue. So, what is it? Find you after a lie. Not in a creepy way. 5 magazine pages. Thank you. Yeah, it's 5 random magazine pages you pull out, and you have to just collage with those pages. Um, so I've been doing that too. That's another challenge. All right. What am I doing? I haven't added anything to this pile, and it still hasn't gone down. It's still, what's the dealio here? Am I just not? Let's try doing this. Let's try doing the random shape now. I kind of like trying to do the random shape. The random shape is, uh, you just kind of fit them on randomly, and hopefully they'll stick. So you like touching the pages? It's not creepy, Jane, because if you, I'm sure you guys have watched me pet the journal pages. You know how I'm like, I go like this and pet the pages, especially the painted ones that I get. I'm petting them constantly. I don't know, and um, it's not like yarn. I'm a knitter, and well, crocheter and knitter, and I like squeezing the yarn. So But then you're like, you get this page, and you're like, ooh, and it's not like it has a lot of texture to it. You just want to rub your hand over paper. I don't quite understand that. Big secret and everything. Yeah, I pet. Yeah, kind of pet the page paper. Well, I don't drool unless it's this the. Like I said, the fibrous ones. In fact, wait a minute here. I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, so this is part of that scrap pack that I haven't even touched yet, and uh I'm trying to read it. So okay, so like the textured ones. So this is like faux leather, and then this is like a textured. I think it was supposed to be wallpaper, but it's like textured, rippled. Okay, so I'm like feeling up my papers because they all have these crazy. This has um what do you call velveteen. So um and of course the glitter. Where's the wait a minute? I have fibrous ones in it. Okay, here is okay. Can you see the it's kind of like Tyvek paper, but it's fibrous. This one is a really thin one, but then you have the thicker ones. Okay, so you see how I am with paper, you guys. So this one has like silk threads in it, you see? So, and it almost kind of feels furry. I don't know. All right, anyway, I'm not going to get sidetracked. So, I got to come up with something for all of those. Yeah, filling up the papers. Anybody else would probably think we're creepy, but you guys all get it. That's all that matters. You guys get it. So that's that's it. You know, they asked me. I know I'm always sidetracked. I can't help it. I, I can't help it. I'm like you. I mean, I don't even. I don't even know. I have a million thoughts in my head, and I try to talk it all out at once. I'm so bad at that. So bad at that. Um, but you know, what do I do? I don't think there's a cure for it. Honestly, I don't think there's a cure for it. Uh, thanks. Yeah. Well, at least this makes me feel like it's not just me. That's why I watch. Yeah. I watch. Well, okay, so I watch Darcy when she starts painting her pages, and there's some about when you do it on your table and you smash it like this. There's something about watching that. I'm like, yeah, I need to do that myself. And then she's got a messy desk too. I'm telling Anya. She's got a messy desk too, just so you know. Um, somebody was telling me I need to clean up my mess. And I'm like, I can't clean it up because um, I wouldn't be able to find anything. So I don't know. And you guys will have to let me know if my video goes wonky or not, because I'm not quite sure um how long my mobile lasts or anything. Yeah, smoothing the ink. The way you do it is so much fun. I do it and it does not look like that. That's why I've been so addicted to using my wet wipes. There's some about smearing it on with the wet wipes that give me the same look that I'm trying to find. So your video is great. Just keep it charged. I would. I would if I would have thought of that in advance. Oh look, this I have a sweet tart magazine image. This is from a comic book and I cut it out because I'm like, eventually I could use this on something. So there, we have a sweet tart image. I don't know what I want to do with that. Uh, every time I clean up, I just have to bring it all back out again. Yeah, exactly. I refuse. I now don't get me wrong. I have things organized. I have one, two, three. I have four bins across from me. I got from the Dollar Tree. I have one that holds my packaging material. So anytime I have a package that holds like ephemera or ribbon or something, I save this because they make great bases. So I have a little bin for that, okay? And then I have a bin for my pre-made stuff like my guest checks and these like ephemera packets that I haven't really used much of. And then what else do I have? Oh, and then I have okay, let me move this out of the way. I have one that holds all my stencils. Okay, so I have a stencil one and a stamp one. And then this little here, I just started this. Uh I just started this. Okay, well, I mean not just, but when I'm working on that lace journal and I was making stuff for that lace journal as I was doing it. So, because I was using bits of the lace and I decided to throw the things that I'm going to use in that journal in here. So this is kind of all for my lace journal. But hey, Jane, that's an image from you. I finally found you know, and then like I'm trying to put, you know, anyway, that's what this little thing is for. Here's another one. I'm showing a um pre pre before I normally would. Um I'm trying to find different ways to use laces on stuff. So that's what that is. Um so all right, what else do I have here? This is it except for this corrugated. Is that how you say it? Corrugated. That is for tags. So, and then this little one is a corrugated one too. So that's for tags. So this is all I have left. And really, there's not much in it, is there? So, oh, well, this is a frame. I guess I can. Oh, and I can't use this either. I found this picture. Um, this picture came out of an old cosmetology book, and it says human hair shrinks like wool. Now, mind you, it's an odd fact. I mean, it's true, but I don't know what journal this is gonna go in. So I've been hanging on to it. So whose drawing is that? It's not, it's actually an image out of a book. And I kept it. So, and yeah, I'm not quite sure where that needs to go. So I'm going to stick that over there. What else is in my okay, so these are quotes that I was using. Hold on. So those are quotes. All right, so those are quotes. Really, these are basic. Say what? Say what? What? All right. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Let's say. But I shampoo my hair. Still shrinks like wool. Just so you know, it shrinks. All right. Oh, you guys never did answer. Did you guys answer me? No. Cover for these scrappy. Should it be scrappy? Should it be should I do napkins? Who knits with human? Huh? Who knits with? I know somebody who knits with dog hair. So, uh, yeah. Anyway, it shrinks extra too. Scrappy and napkin, can that work? You know, that is a good question because, um, all right. So here are. Huh, good question. I'm gonna. All right. So this would be. Let's get one of those random. Yeah, this one's kind of ugly. Um, curly hair shrinks. Yeah, that's true. Curly hair shrinks. All right, so a page like this to cover it with a napkin. Where are my napkins? Hold on. Boy. Do all the things scrappy, painty, and yeah. Here, let's do a random. Okay, this is my overflow of napkins. Okay, don't laugh, you guys. It is my overflow of napkins. I have more, unfortunately. So, uh, we can try gluing. Okay, those are okay. So I have. So one of my thought is let's glue a napkin over the top, not Mod Podge, glue. With my glue stick, and then we'll see what it. If I have to add Mod Podge, I can. All right, so this is what we'll cover. So I have this. Some bunny loves you. So I have Easter apparently. Um, that's more of that. I have unicorns, and I can't remember who gave me the unicorns. Haven't used the unicorns yet, and I have a fancy fish. Um, I have stripies. I have hexies. Stop me, you guys, when you see one I should use. I don't know. Oh, I have egg. You know, these would make great little Easter journals. The bunny and the eggs. What is? All right, so bunny and eggs. I might have to keep out for Easter. All right, so I have more unicorns. A lot of unicorns. All right, I have overflow. How about the gold polka dots? Should I try that? Let's see. Is there anything really? The gold. Use a combo. Oh, look here. Oh, how about if I use gold and silver? You mean like collage it like I do with the scrappy? That's what I'm assuming you mean. Well, maybe I'll throw that in since that's a random piece of napkin. I think I have another random. These are pretty much all the same. Okay. Where was that other little piece of? Oh, I don't know. Here, let's just use these first and see. I can always glue something on top of it. I could mean that. All right, we'll see. All right. So, napkin wise, where's my. Let's try it and see what it does. But I'm taking that layer off. And I used to save the white layer. I'm just saying, I used to save the white layer, but now I have a huge stash of white napkins. I don't save them anymore until I can use up those. Let's see. Can this? There we go. Let's see. All right. Oh, I ripped it. I don't know. Some of these are just like stuck to itself. All right. What is the. Oh, there's only one. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'll just tear this. I like that iridescent. All right. So, well, it won't even be, it'll be in a signature anyway. So I wonder if that'll show through. Or this. This might show. I want to try it with just the glue stick and not put Mod Podge on it. But I bet you the Mod Podge would make it see through better. So we'll see. I'm not sure. Not quite sure how that's gonna. I tore it. Let's see. I'm just gonna tear it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tear the whole darn thing. So, as a testing, I wonder if that's gonna come through. I don't think it's gonna come through enough. Well, I have my Mod Podge here. Gotta go. Okay, bye, Julie. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm thinking put a little. I'm gonna put a little Mod Podge and use my finger and see. Let's do. I just wonder how it's gonna make that the single sheet of paper. So we'll see if that works. If not, we'll just Mod Podge the whole thing, and we'll see and let it dry. Okay. You know what? have new? Let's see. Oh, Rebecca's on. Hi, Rebecca. Have you been on for a while, or are you just now popping on? Because I've been on for a while now. So, and I am sure it's not good. I've been on for an hour, you guys. So I think probably after this, I don't know. I get to go in and all right, so this one I Mod Podged on top of the paper. So Rebecca was the one that won the Scrappy Journal when I reached 1,000 subscribers. I was like amazed she won it. So, which is funny because because she lives close by. So, all right. The only thing I can already tell you what it's doing, you guys, is it's curling up my page. So I'm wondering. I'm going to just do this side and let it dry and see how much it curls up the page. But I'm also curious if it's going to show the papers underneath of it through. So, what is it? After it dries, it'll be okay, hopefully. Well, we'll see. It it's already been in, but it might be able to be. The only problem with this is you can't ever put anything on it to flatten it while it dries. Um, that is why this is an experiment. All right, that is all I think I'm going to do for this one and let it dry and see. Um, so many pockets and surprises. I'm glad you like it. So we'll leave it like that and see how that goes. Okay, finger tool. All right, hold on here. Baby wipes. If you guys don't have baby wipes, you guys need them. They're like the best thing ever invented. So, um, otherwise, for a what happened to that ugly page that I was working on? I think what I can do, so like little bits and pieces, especially if I don't want to yeah, see, that'll work. So you can fold it back according to yeah, we'll, well, I don't know, because there's some that I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's a different type of paper that I try to fold and it just refuses to go back the way it's supposed to. So we'll see. We're gonna let that. I'm gonna let that dry and see what it does. Probably could put wax paper on it if I had any. I'm sure there's some in the kitchen. Um, I don't know. Would wax paper stick to that since it's plastic? Uh, hmm. I don't know. That's something else to try. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. This stupid. I'm gonna just glue this on and get it out of my way because I'm not. I use this for my kitty cat um, journal page I did. All right, let's put this on. I'm gonna put it right on top of that thing. It's just leave it there. That'll have to do. That'll have to do. Um, all right. I think this page is almost done. For those that sew, you could definitely sew the edges of these pages. That'll be fun. All right. Man, this is a really scrappy one, but then again, I had um uh these small little pieces left. So that one might need, okay, so these are journaling pieces. Those are journaling pieces. That is literally, oops. Okay. Oh, all right. All right. And these are little clusters. All right. So that's it on scrappy papers. I mean, literally, I've used up that whole thing that was sitting right there. If you guys remember, wait, let me move my napkins out of the way. That whole set that was sitting right here, remember? Um, so now these will be turned into signatures. I will add random papers to them as well. Um, so there's that. And then let's see real quick before I get off here, because it's been over an hour and I appreciate you guys hanging out for so long. But at least now I know how this works. Doesn't matter what kind of glue stick you use. I noticed you have two different ones. Yeah. Well, um, it's preference. A lot of people will say glue sticks don't work for them, or they do work for them. Certain brands work better for somebody else than they do. I like the Craft Bond Elmer's glue. This is the one I use all the time until I got a hold of the Avery glue stick, and the Avery one is badass. Excuse my language. This one, I have to admit, sticks like nothing else that I've tried. So, depending if you want to have a chance to move it around and stuff, you might want to go for the Elmer's. Scrappy paper gets rid of scraps faster. You would think so. You would think scrappy papers get rid of scrappy paper, but I felt like I had that pile of scraps forever, and I kept using it. Um, So yeah, humidity where you live. Thankfully, Rebecca lives near me. We live in Missouri, so she'll have the same problems with glue that I have. Which summertime sucks because the humidity makes the glue awful. All right, so here is, let's see how this goes. All right, it's still wet, but this greeting card um that we glued the strip into, I think will be super cute. Um, let's just, let's see. It's so dry here in Oregon. Yeah. Um, I don't know if you guys, but when it got really cold here, my glue was frozen. So I don't know about you guys, but wintertime, my glue was frozen. Nothing I could do about it. So, all right, where am I going here? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Am I in the right spot? No, I'm not. So So, greeting cards. I think it's going to be a whole thing with me because I've got a ton of greeting cards and they're a great size for a journal. Um, seriously, I really think they make a great, sorry guys, a great size. Of course, I had all my papers on. Let's see. This is, and once again, this is my prototype, so it's nothing fancy. I'm losing that leftover paper I inked up. So, just kind of curious how it'll. Oh man, wrong hole. Gotta go soon. This was awesome. Thank you, Jane. I'm so glad you were able to stop by. Like I said, I don't know how often I will do a live. Hopefully, the next time I do a live, I will have a project in place to work on. This one, I was just surprised. I was kind of shocked. I was because I kept checking daily if my mobile app was updated so I could do live, and it popped up today, and I was so surprised. I was like, okay, let's do a test to see if it works. So it works. I'm excited, and you guys helped me get over my stage fright in doing this, because so many things can go wrong. So bye, Jane. You have a good night. So, and like I said, so let's see. I gotta cut the live. We had finished watching for website. I have not watched. Okay, I have not watched that, but I have been rewatching Prison Break because, well, I like the eye candy. Thank you, Deb. It was like I said. It's I'm not quite prepared for this, but I wanted to try it, and I'm so glad you guys stopped by and listened to me ramble once again. So I'm gonna finish sewing these signatures into this base here real quick, and then I probably will be done for the night. And we'll see. Yeah, yeah. I hope you're laughing because of the eye candy remark, because Prison Break is a great eye candy TV show. I just finished rewatching House, and I was gonna watch The Lie to Me. The Lie to Me, because normally I watch South Korea shows. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I think I have. Um, so I watch Korean. Now, I don't speak Korean. Eventually I will one of these days. But I've been watching Korean shows for like 10 years now, and they are so fun. So yeah, eye candy. So I did start rewatching some old American TV shows that I liked. So funny thing is though, I have not watched Supernatural. My mom says I need to watch Supernatural, and that's the one show everybody tells me the eye candy is like perfect in, and I don't know. I just can't, I guess, get into it. So yeah, Rebecca, this is it's fun, and it's a little nerve-wracking. So are you using an upholstery? This is actually hold on, let me pull my last thread there. This is actually a darning needle for knitting. Um, this is what I thread my yarn in to weave in my ends for my yarn. It's just got a big eye. Sometimes I use a smaller needle, but just for this, I'm using that big old needle. Um, Deb, you are a Supernatural fan. I take it. I have, like I said, I have not watched it. My mama watched it. She really likes it. So I just haven't got to it yet. Um, I like anything really. So, okay. These two signatures are in the um Sam and Dean are adorable. I know who those are. Those are the main characters. I do know that. Okay, so I will eventually. Oh, yeah, that's for sure. That's my mom. Okay, so I have the signatures sewn into this band. And like I said, I just covered fabric on both sides to hide the rawness. And then basically what I'm going to do is glue and also, so if you guys sew with a sewing machine, this is a perfect time you can sew. See, at this point I'd be pausing my video to sew these. um I might sew this in. So I would you glue this down onto the page, okay? And then you'll come back and you can either put another piece on it or just leave it like it is. And you'll have a hidden signature journal out of greeting cards, which I plan to cover this or, whatever. I just thought it was kind of because I have a ton of greeting cards, you know. These I like. These are my vintage plain ones that I won't. I use those for inserts because I really like those. I was lucky to come across those. Also, like this one. Of course, it is a birthday one, so we'll see. But I got a stack of cards from the Goodwill. They were all, so I need to use them up. And of course, I got envelopes too. So that's that hoarding mentality coming out. So I think, okay, I'm going to leave it here, you guys. So my next video I do won't be live, but hopefully I'll have enough of this done that I can start a new one after I get all the kinks worked out of this. And we can do a greeting card journal that has a actual spine to it, so you could put more than one signature in. Okay. All right. So that is going to be the end of my live journal, uh, or my live video. Kept all my birthday cards from when I was a little child. This is a great way to do something with them. Night, Mom. I guess I'll talk to you later, Mama. And Deb, thank you. I know, I feel bad because Rebecca just got on here, but I've been on for over an hour, and I don't. Next time I will have um a schedule of when I'll do this again. So, um, anything else, let me know. But night, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate it for for helping me through this. Because man, I could be a nervous Nelly. Well, you know how I am. So, okay, I'll leave it in here. Thank you all. You guys have a good night, and I will talk to you all soon. Goodbye. Well. I think I'm going to goodbye.